Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Stacy and today we're going to repot some succulents. So I had to repot a few things the other day and I figured why not share that with you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let's jump right in and get started. First, let's grab some soil. I used 50% succulent and cactus soil with 25% perlite and 25% pumice. I got my terracotta pots ready to go, so let's dig right in. The first succulent I'm going to start with is my Graptoveria Opalina, and she is a beauty. I have it in a 3-inch pot and I'm going up to a 4-inch. Let's check out the roots. Make sure they're nice and healthy, bug-free. And they look really good actually. I'm going to go ahead and tickle the roots a little bit to loosen them up. Place my succulent in the center of the pot and then start backfilling with soil. When I'm working with succulents, I always like to use dry soil and I hold back on watering for about a week. I filled my pot a quarter of the way. Give my pot a little shake and then start backfilling. Making sure to keep my succulent nice and straight and being sure to cover all the roots. Make sure to press the soil down gently with the back of a pencil or a bamboo stick or any small object you have. Give a little tap, settling everything in, and we're all done. This is going to do so much better in this size container versus the other one now that it has some room to grow. So let's put it back in its normal spot where it usually grows and move on to the next. This one is my Haworthia Zebra plant and we're going to repot this one too. We're going to basically do the same thing. I'm going to take my spoon, go around the edges to loosen the plant from the pot. Wiggle this guy out of here really gently and place it in the new pot. Backfilling with your succulent soil, pushing it down with the back of a spoon or your fingers and just placing the soil all around the roots, covering it up. I don't bury it any more than it was in the previous pot. Let's get this one done and move on to the next. The next succulent I'm going to be repotting is my chocolate soldier, and it's in the Kalanchoe family. I bought it in a 3-inch pot and I'm going to go up to a 4-inch. I'm going to grab some screen to put over the drainage hole. This way all my soil doesn't fall out of the bottom. And now I'm just going to squeeze the sides of my pot. Wiggle this guy out of there. See what the root system looks like. And it's pretty big, so we're going to loosen all this old soil off of the roots. I like to get as much soil off as possible without damaging anything. So just tickle them really gently. When I repot my succulents, I like to make sure my soil is nice and dry. This way I'm not exposing any roots to moisture. I'm going to fill up my pot like a quarter of the way. Compress it down, push it off to the sides, and then we'll grab our succulent and place it down in the center. Filling in with the soil all around the roots. I'm going to turn my pot, fill in the other side, making sure all the roots are covered. Press the soil down gently, compacting it all around the roots, and this will help to relieve any air pockets that might be within the pot. Remember to fill in any spots you might have missed making sure your succulent's nice and tucked in. As soon as I finish this guy up, we're going to move on to the last succulent we're going to be repotting today, and that's going to be my Echeveria Swan Lake. I am all done with this little guy. He came out so nice in this little pot here, and it's going to fill in really nicely. Alright, this is the last succulent we'll be repotting today, and it's an Echeveria Swan Lake. She's such a beauty. When I bought it, it was in a 2-inch pot, so I put it in this 3-inch, and now we're going to move it up to a 4-inch. When I'm repotting my succulents, I just like to go up 1 pot size. This way there's not too much soil in the pot, and it doesn't stay wet for so long. Succulents like to be a little bit snuggly within the pot, but not compact. In my experience, when you give succulents too much room, it's just too much soil and moisture for them to take in. So the smaller the pot, the better. And you can see growing in that 3-inch pot, it still has a lot of room to grow. I could have left it in there a little bit longer, but these roots are getting pretty big and I really want to get this repotted before the winter comes here. We do live in Central Florida Zone 9B, so winter doesn't come until like late November into December. It's starting to get really chilly now. We're a week away from Thanksgiving, and I have to get things done, repotted, before winter comes and everything goes dormant. I got the roots all nice and tickled out, so it's ready to go in its new pot. And we're going to do the same thing to this one like we did to the others. We're going to fill our pot 1/4 of the way, place the succulent in the center, and then we're going to backfill all around the roots, pressing the soil down gently a little bit at a time, and releasing all those air pockets within the soil. Remember to keep your succulent nice and straight as you're pushing the soil down, because sometimes they can shift off to the side a little bit. Keep filling in wet soil around the pot until all the roots are covered and nice and snuggled in, making sure none of them are exposed. And we're all done. She looks so beautiful in this pot. I love using terracotta because it just wicks away that moisture from the roots. We're going to put them all in the spots where they usually grow, which is right here in an eastern facing exposure. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.